So today we are just going to see the basically that how we can just work on the Windows based application, okay, and how to read the value from the drop down. For example, if I have this application, this sad application which I have, and in this system drop down here you can see I have these three values into the drop down. So I just need to read all these three values from the drop down list. So let's see how we can just go for. And before reading the values, I just need to count that how many values are listed into this drop down. For example, this time as we have a three value, so my result should be 3. Okay, so let's see. So just create an object, right click and create object. Okay, now just open this object, then go with this application modeler, and I said suppose this is set automation. Okay, now that is a window based applications, Windows application launch from an exe file. Okay, and you have to select the path. Okay, so let me find it here, this one. Okay, surface automation testing, that is set exe file. Now just go here. Okay, fine. Okay, now click on a launch. So your application is getting launched successfully. Okay, so for the rest of the activities also, so I am just capturing all these elements which I have into this page. Okay, so just go here. I said this is login page. Okay, now identify it. So now you can see window based application. Okay, control left click. So now you can see the page has been captured, this one. Okay, now within this I have to go for the username. Okay, so I said username, identify this one, this, control left click. Okay, now go with this highlight. So you can see more than one matching window found. Okay, so just bifurcate it through the match index. So match index value is 1. Let's see which one is getting highlighted. So 1 is belongs to password, so just change it into the 2. Let's see, now it's working. Okay, then add the element for password. Okay, identify this one and go here, password, control left click. Okay, and just go with this match index over here. Now it's working. Okay, now then we have to go for the drop down values. Okay, which is nothing but your system drop down. So I said system date drop down. Okay, now identify this one. Okay, and select this one from the corner, control left click. Now highlight this one. Okay, it's working fine. That's it. Now go here, login button. Okay, now here going to identify, capture the login button. That's it. Okay, apply and okay, just close this. Now let's see. So right click, rename, count values from drop down. Okay, so let's see how we are just going to perform this activity. So I have this navigate stage, double click on this, drag this main root node, and here you can see the launch application. Then if you want to give the wait time stage, then wait time stage is here. Make this dynamic if username exists. Okay, Now if username exists, okay, then we have to read, right? So just go here with the read, and I said count drop down values. Okay, so just go with the system drop down here, and here you can see the count items. Okay, so I said count dd drop down values. Okay, I have created this data item. That's it. Now let's connect all this stuff. Now here if you go, if you'll execute this one, so now you can see it will show the 3. Now you can see the count in the drop down is 3. Okay, so you have 3 values in the drop down. Okay, and here if you just need to close the application as well, so what we can do is we can just terminate the application. Okay, so just use this navigate stage here, double click, drag this main root node, go with this terminate. Okay, close the application. That's it. Now let's connect in the sequence. Now let's execute. Now you can see that. Now you can see the count is 3. Okay. Now what we have to do, in place of the count we have to read the values from the drop down. Okay, so now read values from drop down. Okay, now let's see. So same navigate stage, drag this main root node, go with this launch application. Okay, now after that use this wait stage, dynamic. Now here go with this read stage, double click, I said read dd values. So now drag this, and here you can see get all items. Okay, just select and store into collection. I said dd list values. Okay, this one. Now just connect this. So now let's execute. So now you can see your process is completed. Okay, go here. Now here you can see account, client and patient, right? So all are getting changed. Okay, so this is a concept that how we can read the values. Okay, and if we want to change the values also, so we can change it. Okay, how we can change it, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna create a duplicate copy of this one. I said change values from drop down. Okay, so let's see, for example, if we have a 3 values. Okay, so for example, I'm just gonna create a collection over here. Okay, so let's see, I say counter. Okay, and I say whatever I said counter value or whatever the name you want to assign, you can. I said counter val a number, and suppose I'm just getting 1, 2 and 3. So what you can do is here, so we have to change the value, correct? We do not have to read the value. So just delete this. So now go with this navigate stage, double click system drop down, and here you can see this select item. Okay, and if you also want to highlight item, so you can also highlight it. Okay, I said select item, and here you can see the item position. Okay, which item position? So the position will be your counter value. So it will highlight the first value, then second value, third value. Okay, so this is select item. And if you want to highlight that which item has been selected, so you can also go for the highlight as well. Okay, so let's see how. So I have created a copy of this one. I said highlight item. Okay, so just go here and go with this verify. So you can see the highlight. So do you want to highlight it? I said yes, true. So it will highlight into the red. Now let's connect. Now if I'll execute, so it will throw the exception. Why it will throw the exception? Because if you just go here, when you have captured the system drop down, so here you can see in window that moment the value of the drop down was account. So just uncheck this because it will change automatically, right? Now apply and okay. Now just execute this one and see. The first value is account and getting highlighted. Now the second value will get changed. The process completed, right? Why is this completed? Because we have not used the loop actually. So just use the loop here. Okay. Here the loop will come because we have to perform this activity multiple times, right? This one. Okay. So now let's execute this command. Look, where is the error? Just go here. Oh, right. Error is here because in the loop we have not selected this collection. That's it. Reset. No error. Let's execute. So the first value is account getting highlighted. Now the next value is change client getting highlighted. The third value is patient and it is getting highlighted as well. Right now you can see, so it's working completely fine. Is it clear, Ravi?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see if we have to read the data. Okay. If you go in this application, okay, if you go in this application, so here you can see if I log in over here, okay, if I just click on login, so this window will get appear, okay, this find window. If you'll click on a find, so here you can see the first name, last name, account ID. Suppose I said a star, so I just need to get the data where the first name is getting started with a. Click on a find. So now you can see you have all this stuff, okay, all this data. Now suppose if I say the name started with al, so now you can see. Okay, now you can see if I say the name starts with B, now you can see. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go for the name it starts with AL, suppose. Okay, AL. Now click on a find. Okay, click on a find, and this table we have to capture. Okay, so let's see how. Okay, so just go in application modeler. Okay, just launch the application. Okay, now just log in manually because we have to capture the another elements. So now we have to capture this find window. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the element. I said this file find window. Okay, this one, or whatever the meaningful name you want to capture, you can. Okay. Now capturing this entire page, control left click, click on a highlight, it's working. Now from this what we have to capture, we have to capture this find button. Okay, so just add the child over here. So I said this is find button. Okay, now click on identify, go in this find, control left click and just click on a highlight. You can see this find, it's working. Okay, this one. Now here after that, when you will just click on this find, so this find account window will get. Okay, so you have to capture this. So add element, I said find account window. Now go here, identify this one. Okay, the entire page I am capturing first. This one, highlight, working. Then capture the first name box. Okay, so identify first name. So click on a highlight, more than one matching window. Fine, just match index one. Okay, now you can see it's highlighted. So this is for a first name. Okay, now after that you have to click on this find button. Okay, so just capture this find button. Now go with this identify find button. Now click highlight. Look here, these two are getting highlighted, right? So click on identify. Okay, yes, and I need to capture this one. So let's highlight more than one matching window. So okay, so now go here, the match index, I said this is 2. So let's say the 2 is back one, it means this is the first one, right? Okay, it's working completely fine. Now when you just click on this find, suppose I said AL. Okay, now this matching records will capture, so I need to capture this table. Okay, so let's see element and I say this is table. Okay, or whatever the name you want to assign, you can go for this one. So now you can say search table. Now click on identify, and here you can see this entire page, you can capture it from here. Now click on a highlight, it's working. Okay, and from this window you can just select what this .NET data grid. Okay, just select this, it's working. Click on apply, click on OK. Just close all this stuff, and now just go for that. Okay, create a new get data from SAT. Okay, so now just go here. I said first of all I have to launch the application. So open this, launch. Just go for this some wait time stage here. If username exists, then I have to enter the login credentials. Okay, so write enter credentials. Okay, the username over here, the username is like admin, and click on add. Go with this password, this is admin. Okay, now click on OK. After that you have to click on login button. Click login. Global mouse click enter. Now when you will just click on that, so the window will get appear and it might take some time, so I'm just gonna give the wait time stage. Okay, I said if find button exists. Okay, say find button exists, then I have to click on a find button. So go here, navigate, I said click find button. Okay, click find. Now, okay, now, so in the next window, if it takes some time, so we can just go for this way. Okay, now double click over here. I said if this first name exists, so what we have to do, we have to enter it, right? So go here, double click, and in this first name we have to write ALS. The name starts with AL. Okay, enter first name. Okay, this one. Now, and after that you have to click on a find button. So go with this navigate. I said click find button. This one. Okay, once you'll just click on a find. Okay, so once you'll click on a find, so what you have to do, the table will get appear, right? So it can take some time. Okay, so for a make sure, I'm just giving this wait time stage over here as well. Okay, this one. So I said if search table or check this window exists or not. Okay, this one. So if that window exists, then what we have to do, we have to read the data. So just go here, double click, search table, and get all items over here and store into collection. Okay, I said search table data. Okay, get data. This is now. So your collection is ready now. Okay, and then we have to just terminate the application, so we can just go for this. Okay, I said close application. Okay, terminate, that's it. Okay, so now let's connect all these stages in the sequence. Just use the anchor stage for a proper flow. Okay, now reset. Now all these timeout will connect with the end stage. Okay, we can connect the end stage here also. With the same end stage we can connect it rather than using the multiple end stage, so we can use the anchor for this. Okay, this one is created. Now we have to connect this one also. This one is also connected. Now this is only pending. Now go on the top, and this is right. So let's connect this. So now let's see what is it's a expression in row 1 is blank. Okay, Okay, say if that window exists. Okay, nevertheless, just give it some time as a 1 second or a 2 second. That's fine. Okay, so just reset this. Okay, no, there is no error at all. Now let's execute this process and see. It will click on a find. In the first name, it pass this. Now you can see. Okay, now done. So if you go into the search table, then you can see you have all this stuff. Look, these are the data over there. Okay, this one is. Okay, now you can see. Okay, so this is the data. Now if you change this, now suppose in place of a start, I just need to go for the B start. Okay, so here just change that. I said B asterisk. Okay, now let's reset this, execute. Okay, now here you can see the B asterisk. Now if you'll observe over here, now you can see you have 31 records this time. Go here, now you can see the name, the first name which are getting started with the B only. Okay, so this is a concept over here, that how we can read the drop down values and how can we read the data. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what you have to perform over here now. Now suppose here this time what we have done, I said you have to simply open this SAT application, right? And in this SAT application, whatever the account is selected, you have to read the data. Okay. So now what you have to do, okay? So this data which we have just captured, okay, which we have just captured, so we have to pass into the somewhere. So let me open this. I said here, suppose I have here one Excel file. Okay, I said this is SAT data. Okay, now so in this Excel file, on the first sheet I just need to go for this one. Okay, so let's see, I'm just creating the three different sheets. Okay, I said here I have account, then I have client. Okay, and the third one I have patient. Okay, I have these three sheets. Okay, make sure that the name should be correct. Okay, account, client, patient, patient. Okay, okay, now my requirement is this search data. Okay, for account should get into this one, client into client sheet, patient into patient sheet. Okay, this one. Okay, so you have three different sheets over here. So in the first sheet, suppose for the account I just need to go for. Okay, so let's see how we can just perform this activity. So here what we have to do, now after this end we have to throw the result. Okay, we have to throw the result. So first of all, that was for the account, right? For the account, so just go here. Okay, so just perform this Excel application activities. I said create instance. Okay, now here MS Excel VBO. Okay, now go with this create instance, create the handle number. That's fine. Okay. Now this one. After that, here, what you have to do? You have to open workbook. So go here, open workbook, pass the handle number, uh, this one, and here the file name. So what is your file name? This one. Copy the path and paste it here. Okay. Create the workbook name data item. That's it. Okay. And after that we have to write. Okay. So just go here. I said write to Excel. Okay. So here go with the right collection. So just pass the thing. So this is handle number, then the workbook name data item. Okay. And here you can see it is asking the worksheet name. Okay. So for example, I say I have this account sheet and which collection data I want to pass this collection data. Cell reference from the A1. Okay. With a header. I said yes, true. Now after that we have to save and close. Okay. So let's see how we can just perform this save and close activity. So just go here and double click. I said close. Okay. Save and close. So just go with this close workbook and just pass the inputs. Handle number, your workbook name, and I said save the data, that is true. Now let's connect. Now this flow is created. Okay, now let's execute the bot. Now you can see in collection data has been captured. Now it is working for the Excel activities. Write to Excel. Now save and close. Done. Okay, so here you can see as you have 31 records over here, all these. So now just go here in Excel file, open this. Now you can see. Okay, so your all the 31 records has been captured successfully. Now you can see. Okay, for this account. So now what my requirement is, okay, the first time I need to log in through the account, then I need to log in through the client, then I need to log in through the patient. Okay, so this activity I have to perform. So first time the login should be with the account, so account data should be captured over here. Then second time you have to perform through the login through the client, then your client data should be over here, and for the patient your data should be here. Is it clear, Ravinder?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So this is something the activity which you have to perform at your end. This is the assignment for you actually. Okay. So
Oh,
this is a real
okay.
scenario case actually. Okay. So just try to complete it till here. Okay. And
Okay.
then we will.
Okay,
So
Anu.
I will share everything with you. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Ravinder.